At exactly 3:17 in the morning, your eyes snap open. The room is silent. The other side of the bed is empty. Your chest hurts, your stomach feels hollow, and for one terrifying moment, you honestly wonder if you're dying. But here's the strange part. Your brain believes you are. Welcome to Mismatched. Here, we look at the modern problems your ancient brain was never designed to handle. Before we go further, think about your own worst heartbreak. Did it feel like just a sad thought, or did your actual body hurt? Tell me in the comments, because if you felt real physical pain, you're not crazy. You're working exactly as evolution intended. Modern society tells you to just get over it. Eat some ice cream, go to the gym, download a dating app. We treat heartbreak like a minor inconvenience, a temporary glitch you just need to push through. But why does it hurt this much? Why does a purely emotional event create real physical agony? To understand this, we have to look past your modern bedroom. We need to rewind the clock a long way. In 2010, biological anthropologist Dr. Helen Fisher at Rutgers University did something unusual. She took 32 people who had just gone through a brutal breakup, people who were completely devastated, and she put them into an fMRI scanner. What she found surprised a lot of scientists. When these people looked at photos of their ex-partners, a very specific part of the brain lit up, the ventral tegmental area, or VTA. This is the core of the brain's reward system. But the activity didn't just show sadness, it looked strikingly similar to the brain of someone in the middle of heavy drug withdrawal. That's not a metaphor. Your brain treats romantic rejection a lot like a chemical crash. Here's why. Imagine your brain as a bustling city that has depended on the same power station every single day. Every hug, every text, every kiss, every laugh together kept that city brightly lit. It became your baseline, your normal. Then one morning, someone flips the master switch. Overnight, the lights go out. That power station had a name: dopamine and oxytocin. Dopamine drives motivation and energy. Oxytocin creates feelings of safety and deep bonding. Your system adapts to this chemical cocktail. So when the relationship ends, that supply is cut off almost instantly. Dopamine drops. Oxytocin disappears. Cortisol, the stress hormone, rises sharply. You're left exhausted, restless, and chemically out of balance. And this is where your brain begins to betray you. Imagine hearing your phone vibrate right now. Your heart races. Maybe it's them. You grab the phone, but it's just a food delivery notification. In less than 2 seconds, hope turns into grief. That tiny emotional crash isn't just happening in your mind. Scientists can actually watch it happening inside your physical brain. In 2003, Dr. Naomi Eisenberger at UCLA ran a different brain imaging study on social rejection. She found that the brain doesn't have a separate, isolated system for emotional pain. It uses much of the exact same neural circuitry that processes physical pain. When you get dumped, your brain doesn't just register a sad event, it registers something closer to injury. It can release natural painkillers. It can trigger inflammation. To your nervous system, a breakup is treated like a bodily threat. But this isn't even the stranger discovery. Why would evolution design us this way? Why build a brain that tortures itself over a lost relationship? This is where the story turns, and it has everything to do with how your ancestors survived. Picture yourself standing alone on the African savanna 100,000 years ago. The sun is setting. You hear something moving in the tall grass just beyond your line of sight. You don't have claws. You don't have sharp teeth. You don't even have fire. The only thing keeping you alive is the group walking beside you. Lose them, and by sunrise, you become someone else's dinner. In 1992, anthropologist Robin Dunbar noted that early humans survived strictly by forming tight social bonds, roughly 150 people at most. Your most critical alliance in that group was often your mate. If that bond broke, if you were abandoned or rejected, you weren't just lonely, you were in serious danger. Isolation was frequently a death sentence. That crushing pain in your chest, the inability to sleep, it's not weakness, it's not a psychological flaw, it's a survival alarm. Your brain evolved to make isolation hurt so badly that you would do almost anything to restore the bond. When your partner leaves, your ancient brain doesn't understand that you're safe in a modern apartment. It still thinks you've been left exposed in the wild. The pain is its way of forcing you to fix the connection or find a new one. When that bond breaks, your body goes into full crisis mode, and the physical toll is terrifyingly real. Doctors have treated patients who arrived at emergency rooms absolutely convinced they were having a massive heart attack. They had crushing chest pain, shortness of breath, and irregular heartbeat. Yet when doctors checked, their arteries were completely clear. The trigger wasn't blocked blood flow, it was heartbreak. Medicine even has a name for it, Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, or more simply, broken heart syndrome. Of course, if you ever experience severe chest pain, always let a doctor make that call. But neurologically speaking, your body is preparing for a physical threat that no longer exists. It's preparing you to fight, flee, or freeze against an empty side of the bed. Now, think about your own life. Modern culture tells you to move on quickly, to hide the pain, to act like it doesn't matter. But you're fighting hundreds of thousands of years of evolutionary wiring. Your ancestors didn't survive by ignoring their social bonds. They survived by protecting them fiercely. You don't feel this pain because you're fragile. You feel it because you're human. So the next time heartbreak keeps you awake until 3 in the morning, don't mistake your pain for weakness. That ache in your chest is older than civilization, older than cities, older than language itself. It's the echo of millions of years of evolution, reminding you that human beings were never meant to survive alone. One day, the pain will fade, but the reason it hurts so much will never change. Because the human heart wasn't built to avoid love. It was built to survive through it. If this helped you make sense of something you felt, tell me in the comments. Mismatched is where we keep digging into the ancient wiring still running your modern mind.